The greatest day. We here with the cultural conversations, and we having a hip hop conversation today. We got a whole series on YouTube. On Instagram at Soul Society NC on our live video page. But we here for the first time. This is the cultural conversations, all things cultural based. Of course, we deal with the broader culture that we all are being consumed by and caught up in and co-opted by, but we always sum up with things all our culture, like minds. If you us, you us. If you with us, you with us. If you know, you know. Excuse me. But nonetheless, we're gonna be talking the Clipse today. 2000s, where you at? This our time, I'm telling you, if you was born in 2002, this might not be for you. You feel me? I'm just saying. You born 2010 or anything in the tens, this is definitely not for you. You probably listening to Playboy Cardi, you know what I'm saying, or somebody like, and it's cool. Y'all have fun. I'm learning to allow people to enjoy what they enjoy, do what they do. But this here is definitely for the hip hop heads from the 90s, 2000s. Yeah. If you ain't hip to hurrying up to get off the bus to watch Hit from the Streets, the lead into Rap City the Basement, Rap City the Basement freestyles, to 106 in Park, top 10, then you wouldn't know nothing about when that grinding video dropped. You feel me? That grinding video dropped, oh my God.
Come on.
That hit the airways different. Like, we didn't even know you could do that. Like, we ain't know. Man, we were just rapping. We got the first part on Instagram. Again, Soul Society NC, brought to you by Live Alkaline Water, the best hydration in the nation. This natural alkaline spring water, fresh from the source. No artificial induced processing. It's a natural spring where our land is sitting on a water aquifer, rich crystal mineral based land. We growing our food, building our community, and establishing our culture, within the chaos. You feel me? So yeah, tap in with us, lock in with us. We got the Bigger Than Water campaign going down. It's bigger than just that high quality premium source from this rich crystal natural based land with the living minerals from the living source, life in the bottle. It's bigger than that. First off, it's bigger than just the water. You gotta have a good healthy diet to go with that. Sometimes people they'll be like, what's gonna happen after I drink a bottle? That's like asking what's gonna happen after I eat a plate of salad. Like, no, it's a lifestyle. You feel me? Your water, your diet, how you moving and activating your body. Are you walking? Are you working out? You gotta sweat sometimes. You feel me? How you sharpening your mind? What type of environment are you putting yourself in? What type of content are you consuming? We all about putting ourselves around empowering environments, listening to vibes and music that's empowering. And yeah. So we here talking about the Clipse. And one of the things I loved about the Clipse, we're going to talk back about the grinding and then we'll flow from there. But I love the duality, and representing both sides, talking about the highs and the lows, the good and the bad, and making the good and bad decisions, and thinking about it and bearing the burdens and the weight of said bad decisions or other people's decisions around you and all that. So I always love the way they painted a full picture versus just glorifying the life, the fast life and all of that, like a lot of other artists did, especially getting further and further down after that time. I mean, even during that time in the 2000s and beyond. I guess all times, it's always people that's like leading people wrong, and some people it's popping. It is popping until it ain't.
Yeah.
So all they knew was maybe the glitz and glamour and the glorified. You feel me? But yeah, nonetheless, that grinding drop. Oh my God, we didn't even know you could make a beat like that. Then Pharrell come through with the cheek tap joint? Like, what is you talking about?
What's he talking
You
about?
can do that. What was you saying about it?
Like, just even so, when I noticed, when I seen Pharrell doing that, I'm thinking he really doing that. Like, when I see the video and it go grinding and then it, I'm like, he made the beat. Like, you know, think about Dougie Fresh beatboxing.
Yeah.
2002, we in 6th grade. You know,
That was crazy.
You know, 12, 11. I'm thinking he like, boom, like, just, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking it's the same as beatboxing. But then on top of, you know, I was familiar with them before that, before they had like that rock and roll type music. You know what I'm saying? Like
Before the Lord willing?
Yeah, NERD. Like NERD.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know what I'm saying? So,
They
like,
definitely eclectic and do all type of stuff.
You know what I'm
you
saying?
can get anything out of it.
So I had knew them kind of from that.
Before?
Like his face. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
from
okay.
like lap dance or one of them songs or I'm an outlaw, whatever that's from. I seen and heard that. That's that.
All the girls standing in the line at the bathroom.
Clipse on that too. How do you rhyme to shit like that?
They on that? I gotta listen. I don't even know.
Yes, if I'm not mistaken, they on that.
I don't know. Now they jump out there and get on some wild style too.
Yeah, I think it seemed like they on that and Lupe on that.
I gotta listen to that. Okay. Is that what they had going on? Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, nah, for real, he went different with that. And then it was like, it was so fire, but minimalistic. Like it wasn't a bunch of instruments. It wasn't doing too much. And then we see the variety of Pharrell's catalog and how he, you know, cook. So it's like that was a specific cloth and bag that we seeing. It's a pocket that he get into just for them.
Just for them. And
that grinding joint hit sounding like you was in a dark alley or something. Like, you feel me?
I mean, it sounded just like how, and so Push is one of the kings of starting off a song. I feel like, period, out of any artist.
He do come out the block.
Because, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you got to
the vibe, the flavor, the style,
the vibe.
Give you the entertainment.
From ghetto to ghetto, the backyard to yard. I sell it whip, unwhip. It's off. So look, this is grinding, right? But this the first thing you hear
like
that, Jack.
Oh
on
my
off
God.
The track, heavy cuz. Come on, like he went
in 6th grade. We don't even know what all this means.
Not all of it at all.
Some of it definitely by then, but it's a whole nother way and level that we hear now as an adult listening to Lord Willing. Like, we ain't even really have a clue. We ain't even know the world all the way for real good. I mean, of course, still learning and growing and on the journey, but man, I'm just thinking back at 6th grade when I'm listening back to it, because they really talking about, this was on the Instagram where we were saying this, like, they talk about dealing, cocaine dealing, drug dealing, whatever. And people like, they just do cocaine rap. And I'm like, they always talked about a deeper perspective. That was just kind of like the foundation, the common ground for whoever was of that world, or you didn't necessarily have to be if you had a deeper sight. Because they talked about how like some of this was about getting free, not being confined to these boxes and falling into, you know, the control of these systems, and, you know, dealing with our spirituality and the good decisions and bad decisions. You feel me? So it was always talking about the glitz and glamour and the glorification of the life, but also the falls that come with the life. You feel me? And the whole spectrum, the consequences. And then we talk about the album being Lord Willing. You feel me? Like, come on now. They what's the song? I'm Sorry Mama or something?
Young the intro, and then you got Young Boy.
Okay, the Sorry Mama, that's on the Hell Hef.
Mama, I'm So Sorry. Yeah.
That's okay. Yeah, nah, they came in with the Malice was the only one on the intro, right?
No, they was both on.
I don't know, I thought but anyway, yeah, they smoked the intro.
Smoke.
and then that
But young boy, like young boy is crazy.
and then Virginia.
Yeah. Yep.
Nah, they came in on that joint. I ain't
Virginia
gonna lie.
and then grinding, I think, or grinding in Virginia.
Yeah, so we end up here in 2025 after Malice, whatever they said, 15 years, 16 years. Malice went on his own journey
From Clipse.
From
15
Clipse.
years since Clipse.
Yeah, he went on his own journey from Clipse.
Mm-hmm.
He definitely put out a couple. I think it was 2 albums.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
In 13 and 2017.
Yeah. So through all that, he was falling back a lot. He put a book out too. I did see some interviews of him promoting a book or whatnot. But all in all, like he went to do some soul searching and go on his own personal journey, all while supporting and giving love to his brother, allowing him to take his own journey, even in spaces and where they went to disagree or, you know, have a different journey and path they felt they needed to walk. He definitely said he saluted Pusha for really doing his due diligence to keep that Clipse legacy alive and thriving. You know, because Pusha did his thing on his solo run. He went crazy.
Maybe 4 classics.
He went crazy doing the solo run.
Definitely 2, to me. 2. Definitely 2.
What was his first one coming up?
King Push.
King Push. That was the first one.
Album.
Okay.
If you may be thinking about the mixtapes, because he had Fear of God, Let Us Pray too. And
he did a mean run before the King Push.
Then he had Wrath of Cain.
Did he do Cruel Summer and all that before? Yeah. Okay. Oh, Wrath of Cain and the Fear of God. Oh my God, bro.
Yeah,
that might be like college time period.
Yeah, because that was 2010.
Ooh,
yeah.
He was going crazy. He was going crazy. He did the Ye run, Good Friday, and all that.
Blocker, Exodus 20,
Revolution, Vengeance.
This is all that.
Open Your Eyes.
Open Your Eyes.
My God.
Ray, Alone in Vegas.
What he said?
Alone
Tony found prison.
Crazy.
Malice found religion. I'm still trying to find my way up out this kitchen. Come on, he was just going crazy. Nah, he did his thing. So on the flip side, all while Pusha going out blazing his path, Malice, he getting away from the industry, so I guess he ain't necessarily lean towards industry connects and producers. The production necessarily wasn't there, but I feel like he was creating to create and express himself. It wasn't nothing to do with the money or the popping name or none of that. He was just trying to document his messages and put them out to the world for whoever it was for, you know. And I really gotta go back and do my due diligence to listen to what he put out, so I can't really all the way weigh in. Yeah. But the some of what I heard from his first solo joint, he was doing some talking on it, you know. He was definitely talking. And yeah, fast forward, they end up going through all of what they had to go through. They end up at this point in time, Pusha getting away from Kanye and all his shenanigans, and really getting back to a space where he controlling his destiny in a space of peace. You know, as one that's become a father and a husband, he really like, nah, I'm taking my peace back, controlling my destiny and getting away from this craziness and all of that. And yeah, I feel like he's always they both it was like they was in the industry, but not all the way of it. As far as like presentation, I don't really know them, but like they, even as big as they got, they even to this day kind of got a underground vibe feel. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, so it's not like they don't be all smiling in everybody's face, running around at all the Grammys and all the woo-woos and all of that. Never really did that. So I just rock with how down to earth and authentic the energy is and the brand is, and the wisdom. Like they always show wisdom, The vocabulary is crazy. They diction and the way they just deliver words and all of that is different. Like you can definitely hear that they're intelligent and study well read or something. Like they got to. Or have some great speakers, educators, poets, creators around them or something. But nonetheless, they now what you was about to say?
No.
Oh no, I was just gonna say so all of that to say they brought it back to a time. You feel me? They came back to the basics. They said they never really left Virginia. They had to go out and move around and travel to get they, shit popping or whatever, but and do promo tour, woo, but they never really left Virginia. Which leads to just a certain cloth, a certain never forgetting where you came from and who you are and the community you come from, the people you come from. Like, man, you can get lost out there in the world. You feel me? Said Ye and many others. You feel me? I'm just saying, you get away from your core, you're never gonna refine that. It might be parts of your core you may have to let go maybe at points, but it's just like a certain level of your core that it's just like you can't never regain that. Like, and maybe to some extent, but it's different when you talking about like, yeah, your family might change up, look at you different, be trying to get in your pockets, but if you got a solid family, like, a lot of them, like, well, we make it big. Now they ain't gonna give a damn about no money I got. Like, nigga, if you don't damn change my closet out from my winter clothes to my spring clothes,
take this trash
you
out.
feel me? Like, they don't care about none of that. They definitely don't want no extra random being paid to come do something. Maybe some little boy or something, but no. Like, uncle and them, like, yeah, they might want you to hit them off and help them do something, but you still gonna be nephew.
Still.
You feel me?
Just like, nephew, I might need a bin.
So, being that they stayed at the home base, they said now let's talk about being at the grocery stores and all of that. They randomly driving through their regular old neighborhood and they see Pharrell parents doing the walk and shit. Like, huh? That's how y'all living out there? Like,
yeah, he live in the neighborhood with them.
Huh? Okay. So anyway, besides Chad, I'm just like, damn, y'all that entrenched still. You driving through and seeing, oh, hey, Miss Pharrell Williams and them. Okay, damn, like, y'all really still like from high school or whatever. Hopefully we good. Hopefully we good still. I don't know how that works when you get caught on YouTube, but we should be good. But yeah. So anyway, I say that to say they've went on their own journeys in their different directions, and now they've came back together as the foundation. Besides Chad, but excuse me, whatever. We just wanted the music. And we heard like, damn, y'all really took it back. It felt like them early 2000s they was cooking up, And man, they dropped the album, you feel me? This joint too fire. It seemed like everybody is at a kid level of peace and freedom. It's like it seemed like it's real light with them all together, and it's like we really here for the art and the culture and a proper certain type of representation, you feel me, and demonstration, so I just love just how foundational, how ground level, how as a 90s 2000s baby, this just it just feel like you going back into a time, you feel me?
And I don't want to use the word nostalgia, but it is like that because of the feeling
Mm-hmm.
and the vibe that it brings back, and especially since like you were just explaining too, they stayed um so close to their foundation
Mm-hmm.
that the sound of what they're doing and how they're moving feels the same, looks the same.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Obviously, the sound is updated. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying as
Mm-hmm.
far as the album goes, but as far as um, what's going on, how they're moving, the same standards, bringing the same quality and all of that, and you know you were talking about morality too,
Mm-hmm.
and how both sides, like they tell both sides. One thing about them that I've always, and this is with anybody who does this, but with them specifically, yes, they are the kings of coke rap, but they explained how they got into it. There's not
Mm-hmm.
too many rappers, so
When I was a young boy,
you so
ooh, my
so
mama
so
told me
you
don't
don't
take
take
no
no
shit.
shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Motherfucker hit you, they ain't
you
better
hit
hit
him
him
back.
back.
When I hit him, make him, man,
For
come on,
real,
man.
come on.
And so thinking, that's why I was so fire.
That's why I said the new
That
Pharrell,
song,
this
so.
Pharrell was, it
But
gave me
that,
Disney
see,
vibe, but
that
nah, okay, alright.
it's just,
It had to
it's
grow.
yeah.
It's a more mature.
Updated.
He got that bread now. Yeah. Nah, I get it.
You know, and
It's
he was trying to
LB
sound
for real.
L,
Yeah. So it
LV
can't
for real.
sound like
It's not,
motherfucking
it's
hit you,
not,
then you better hit
it's
him
not,
back.
it's not Star Trek Pharrell. It's LV for real. Cause even that back then, I thought that was wild, but I'm like,
No, that was fire.
No, it's fire.
But it was different.
But
You I wouldn't be out here like that.
I
But
had
that's
the
dope.
same reaction you had when I was watching you listen to the album. You was like, damn, I don't know. When he was singing that, I was like, dang, but what he's saying is fire. And in they verses, like
When
it's
Malice came through first on that one, right?
It started with Yosemite Sam.
Ooh.
That's the second verse. So
Okay,
that's
Malice.
That's
Okay.
push.
Oh, that's hold on.
Playing
Who
hide,
started with Yosemite Sam?
Playing hide and seek, you might find the key. That's Malice.
Okay. Who said that Yosemite Sam? That was Push?
That's Push. Yeah.
Okay.
He the one that. So again, I even know the story. He said Miami Vice, Yosemite Sam, Washington.
What's it? Hold on. The new album, Instant Classic, or
Instant.
you talking about the old stuff? Yeah, Instant Classic for sure.
I be talking about the new.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
for sure.
What you said?
But Yosemite Sam, right? With the gun in palm of each hand, what couldn't I demand? See, right? So then I ain't gonna front. Another thing, I was saying how he Pusha is the king of starting off songs. He's one of the kings. I feel like that's why with them the combination is perfect. You know what I'm saying? Because, and again, talking about the morality part, if for those who don't know, they're almost 5 years apart, which Malice being the elder. So go back and think about that. All the music that y'all that y'all have heard from them, you can hear the dynamic in how Malice is talking and how Pusha T is talking, because in a sense of when you're the younger brother that has a big brother to go get, that he's right there, he's accessible. That brother or big cousin, whatever, or even just other homies, somebody with backup don't give. That's the one that don't care, right? But then the one when you the one that people come get, he also ain't playing because you the one that people come get.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so they, you know what I mean?
Facts.
So, and again, that attitude that they have in the morality part, how I was saying, like, not that Pusha T just, he talks about God too, but Pusha T is way more flamboyant and
of the life,
you know,
all of that.
Yeah, way more braggadocious and luxurious, drug dealer lifestyle, as to Malice has you know, on Laura Willing, it definitely sounded present, more present still. Hell Half No, but even Laura Willing, because on I'm Not You, you could hear the consciousness. You know, on that song, that's when he talk about, you know, he sold to somebody, their kids was right there, and he know they ain't had no food. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I realized that I ain't shit. And so, he's always been conscious since the beginning. You know what I'm saying? And then when you go to Hell Have No Fury, again the same talk as Laura Willing, but you still hear it more. He understands what he's doing. You know what I mean? Then on their third album, bro, I'm out. Like, you know what I'm saying? My man, all our mans locked up. You know, I think their older brother had died during that time. You know, they going through label trouble. You know, they had to get a new deal every album.
I gotta listen to the third one. I ain't ran.
Nah, you gotta listen because it makes more sense of the and they didn't have internal beef. It's just he wanted to get different path and that, you know what I'm saying. And so my last thing, bro, before I pass it over, is one thing that I had looked at. Right, I always go back and do this for some reason. I always look at how old people were when their first album came out. So when I look at Clipse was 26 and 31 when they came out, or, you know what I'm saying, 26 and 30 going on 31. That's Malice and Pusha T. Think about, right, where your mindset at 26 versus, you know, the cats come out 19, 21, whatever.
Yeah, definitely 30.
You know what I'm saying? Then 30. Then think about what y'all was hearing from Malice. That's why then by the second album, which is 4 years later, he's had way more revelation of, you know, to look at.
I'm thinking about, that's crazy. Because they lived by then.
Live.
They been out
bro.
shit.
And
You feel me?
So again, the 50, 26 first album. Jay, 26 first album. Eminem, 26, 27 first album. It's different. Nas, 19 first album. Right? So like, you see the difference in the business, in the how you know what I'm saying. Nas got it, you know, he definitely got it now. Been had it for years, but I'm saying with Nas, it was about the craft, the love for the game. By the time all of them came in the game, they all had a bad deal before that, because all of them. I just found out my uncle was a DJ back then. That's why I know all this music and had all the music. I didn't know that. I'm like, why did I have all this? So 50's album, Power the Dollar. Clipse's album, I think it was, I don't think the album was called Funeral Music, but that it was called Exclusive Audio Footage, the album that ended up getting shelved. So like all the album people that I just named, Eminem even had an album before that. They all had albums before that, and they had a little bit of experience before. Even somebody like Cameron. Cameron had 2 albums before he really hit. But most people think he just came out with Old Boy, but he had 2 albums before that. You know what I'm saying? So when you just look at, like you said, to live, you have that experience. You're not gonna say yes to everything. All money ain't good money. You know, some sign checks I know better than. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you just had that lifestyle. So when I look at that, Big, Tupac, you know, obviously they passed 24, 25. We know they was young when they came out. Obviously they was so lit, you know what I'm saying? They had the fame and all that, but they still didn't get to do what these artists we're talking about.
Well, we didn't
you
get
know
to
what
see
I'm
them
saying?
after
They didn't get to bask in what they were really doing. Think about that. They was 24, 25.
What? Yeah, that's a whole different world to get. See, just as Jay, for example, to go all the way to a 444. You feel me? What? Oh my God.
But to start at a reasonable doubt, when you think about the content of what the message he was getting across, whether or not you agree with the message that he was talking about, as opposed to other rappers, was a higher level. You know what I'm saying?
The
of
family,
living.
Control, entrepreneurship. Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And they came out, you know, it came out on priority, but they came out with their own thing too. They came out with Rockefeller. You know what I'm saying? So like, even with them coming out, when Clipse is coming back, they're coming back on Star Trek. they lost the deal before. They was signed to Elektra. Now they coming back. Pharrell, they got the distribution deal, obviously,
Yeah,
with the
Pharrell
major.
lit off
but
the
they
back
come
of what, the Nori.
all of that.
They said
Mystical, Nori, Mace.
Dang, shake that ass
That was
came.
it.
Shake
Danger.
that ass came. Danger before the Clipse. Ooh, it came in off the back of that. Ooh, and Nori with the clip. I mean, with the Neptunes.
Yeah.
Oh
And
my
then
God.
I think he made a few songs on Mace album though, but I just know Why You Over There Looking At Me was the big one.
For real?
Yeah, they made that. Why you over there
Neptunes?
looking at me? That's Pharrell saying that. That's my girl standing here.
That's
Why
for
you-
real?
That's for real.
Hold on, I gotta go back. Hold on. I
He's
never
on,
knew.
on when he made the beat back then. He got on the song. Every song back then he on.
That's a joint.
I know.
Damn, so Pharrell came in with the big weight, cleared the way.
Yeah.
After they met, high school, locked in, built the
No,
clique.
they met in like 8th grade.
Oh, okay, okay.
He said, yeah.
Okay. Said Malice was out here running around with Timberland and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, damn, that Virginia cloth got crazy. Like, just that 7 City area.
That's what
like,
I'm like. Damn.
Malice and Pusha, Pharrell,
Tim,
Chad, Missy.
Genuine DMV.
Okay.
But, you know, if you count Magoo and Sebastian, you know,
Mike Vick, Iverson. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know Timeless was from
Marcus Vick. Oh yeah.
I didn't even
You
know
talking
that.
about LT, right?
From
Chargers?
Yeah. No.
No,
Still his coach.
He from Texas,
Still
I'm
his
sure.
coach.
Oh, old head.
Yeah. That look like Omar Epps.
He do like, especially on Razor Canaan.
Yeah. He from VA.
He could
VA,
play.
they
He
heavy.
could
They got a
play.
heavy cloth out there in that
Okay.
7 City area.
Okay.
So
And I lived in VA when Grounding came out. You know
that's different. That's a different type
that
time
second
to
half
be
of
there when
sixth
that
grade.
hit.
No.
When Virginia hit and you in Virginia
Yeah.
in 6th grade.
Yeah.
And
I found out too personally about a lot of stuff they rapping about. Like, you know, it's Virginia's for lovers, but trust is hate here. I'm just saying, I was like, oh, like, okay. Because what was out at the time, I vividly remember this. Grinding and Wankster was the
Okay.
is what was on the radio.
Damn, they did come out that time, right? Just the year before 50.
Right.
Then the year after 50, right?
Because Wankster was on the 8 Mile soundtrack. You know what I'm saying?
What
And
time
then that was
is
towards
this? What
that
time
was
is
towards
this? Make sure
that was
I run
towards
away
the
on
end.
this.
in 19.
Okay. Yeah, so so ultimately, you know, we setting the scene for that time, and if you of and from that time, then you relate and resonate. You know, all that led into where we at now with Let God Sort 'Em Out. What a gift we got. Malice, like, y'all better appreciate it, because y'all might have never got this. Definitely if it was up to me. You know, he wasn't impressed through none of it. All of it seemed like, look, he here with his brother. He here for the time. Don't bother me and do nothing too crazy while I'm here. And it definitely add a balance. So Pusha got, it just like, you know, that balance, the yin and yang. Like you talk about Big Brother able to like be the enforcer and be the security that you able to just come into the world and navigate through. Malice, he coming into dealing through whatever means made him feel like he needed to do that to, like, it's usually the older one seems more, I gotta do this for the family. And then the younger one is like, oh, I just want to get into the life, you feel me? Whether some he might know, but a lot, they don't even realize the weight of the responsibility and whatnot, and the reason that you out here doing that, and you taking it for a joke and entertainment, while I'm doing this for the life. For to put food on the table and all that, or whatever he felt, you know, driven to do. So yeah, we do feel and see that energy. Pusha definitely got that young brother, even more being beside Malice look like young brother that just don't give a fuck. Like, big bro got it. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah. And he take heed to his energy, his walk, and all of that. But he's still like, I see him get quiet on certain parts. When Malice really getting into that, it's like this is where I just be quiet. I listen, I hear him, I feel him, and I'm on my walk. I'm on my journey. I'm growing.
Yeah, and I gotta go back because Push and Family is on that first album. I'm like, what? I gotta go on Malice's first album.
Oh. But it even still.
But I know it was. I know it was the
Clipse.
It was the production.
It wasn't. It didn't feel like the Clipse.
JC is King type stuff. Yeah.
Push it like I got you. No cussing. Alright, bro. I got one for you. Like, bro.
Especially
Come
during
on,
that,
give me a God verse.
That time during King
Push. That time? Oh my God.
When he crowned himself
Come
King
on.
Push.
Oh my
God.
Yeah, so man. And this is what we rate the album that just dropped. All of that is the rating. It took us back. We definitely felt inspired just from knowing we come from a time, from the longevity being represented, to show that wisdom trumps all, to show that higher mind, higher power trumps all. Like, man, it's a great demonstration on and off the beat, within the rollout, within the music, the interviews. It's just been a masterclass of an experience around, like, just being cut from the cloth of just that ground level street rap hip hop culture, for the people, from the people, especially because they got that southern vibe. Virginia definitely is the South. You feel me? And
right.
Yeah. So I feel that down home, like the way they talk about their family, like, and I'll tie it back into the album. We'll give our last reviews, and then we're gonna move to break down these songs or whatnot. We'll talk about whatever Nicki and verses and all. I don't know. We gotta see where that's going by next week. We'll see where it's gone and not gone. I think they said Nicki must be coming with a song, album or something. Cause what the hell? She just be jumping on any and everybody, all the women that's popping, seeing she pop out on. And that's what we feel about that. Back to the regular program. Man, the Let God Sort 'Em Out joint, too fire. They started with the family, the mom and dad. I mean, the whole joint is themed with the family. They start out talking about their mom and dad and their relationship and the weight of their transition on them. And then throughout you hear mentions, I'm guessing Dee Dee is like their sister.
Dee Dee is their sister.
Okay. And then, so Pusha being the youngest of all, the baby, like, that's a whole thing in itself.
And Bup is their older brother.
Okay. See, he the youngest of us, four of them.
Too. Yeah.
So Tony, that was I was always thinking that was their brother that had got locked up, or he did time too.
Yeah, Tony.
Or they were always talking about the Jeezy Tony, that dude.
That's Tony.
Yeah, that's not their brother.
Bup and Tony different.
Yeah. Okay, he ain't do time. He just got killed or something. He was in the street though, or
from what I understand.
Yeah. So he got it all started, and Malice ran through and all that. But they just talk about their relationship with God. They walk with their family, and it just felt like a real down home, close knit family, southern vibe. Just of the community, of the people. That's what it felt like to me. And the production was immaculate. Chef's kiss. Just, my goodness. They was out there on their Perry vibes. They got the Disney version of Pharrell, LV Pharrell. I mean, they ain't got nothing but time and space and resources and environments to curate. My goodness. And they really did. They took it all the way there. It's a dope vibe. We're gonna get deeper into the, breakdown and how we feel about the album with these, 2 songs or so. We get to break down on the bar exams,
And so bar exam, this is a segment that we're bringing back. This is something just like culture conversations that we used to do amongst ourselves, and but we actually did do a bar exam or two, a few of them. We had did King Los versus Papoose, and then
that was fire.
And then we had
That
did
was fire.
The Nas and Damian Marley album.
Ooh, Nas and Damian Marley versus the Watch the Throne.
No. Versus the J Electronica and J.
Oh, ooh,
yeah.
Fire.
And so yeah, you would have to go find those scroll way down.
Yeah, that's on Instagram.
On Soul Society, IG, and but so we have done this before, and they were dope. Nah, you do gotta check them out, especially. No, they was both dope. I thought we picked 2.
That was
four.
A fire demonstration. That was like versus.
Yeah.
Dang, did verses come out yet? Oh, like, damn.
Yeah, did we?
Yeah, because they did verses before the pandemic even hit, for real.
Okay.
Yeah. Because they did. I do remember. Ooh, when Timberland and Swiss was in the car doing that joint or something like that. That was before the pandemic.
Yeah.
That joint was crazy. Then they did one during the pandemic and ran. But yeah. So that's pretty much that. And it's about to be 9:30, so we're gonna veer over into that. I'm actually about to separate this, so this will be just our walk and vlog with the 90s, 2000s representation, the connection, the time, the vibe, the feeling of that time. That's gonna be that. So we just talked about our connection with it, how we felt, and that is a part of what the album brought out. You feel me? Just taking us back to a time, but also that update, adding in the wisdom, some more direction, enlightenment. It's just like that with the light on top. You feel me? It's beautiful. So yeah.
Sure.
We gonna pop right back. Y'all tap in with that and a separate video. Y'all see it right on the page. But until then, this is the Culture Conversations. Peace.